What's up, fam? Welcome back. The Red Big John, backyard fishing. We out in the water today with Heroes on the Water. And Kayaking Fishing for Christ is here. So look, as always, giving on to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of these things are possible. We're going to see if we can handle this little pond right here. It's going to be windy. Got a lot of yuck on the water because of all of this warm weather. The weather is confused, nature's confused, the fish are confused. But I'm not confused. I know what the objective is. Objective is to try to land some fish. So, hey, let's get to it.
Go out and have some lunch.
Get ready. Welcome back. Welcome back to Reverend Big John. Backyard fishing. Always remember, keep the Lord first. Keep your minds tight. God bless. Let's do this.
No. I won't. Okay, bud. Have a good time. And he had a great time. Do what you can. Give them advice. Help them out. Get them on the fish. And you know, it's the one thing I say. I can't guarantee you'll catch fish at our events, but I guarantee you'll have a good time.
That's right. All right, we are on the water and out the gate. Got some winds gonna be picking up, but we are protected, so we won't get the brunt of it. Private pond somewhere here in Gaithersburg. You can see that the water is warm because of all this gook that's out here. So we're gonna get out of this gook and then fish the edges of the gook. There we go. I really want to target the edge of these clumps. I just call it the yuckies. So let's just say we're gonna target the edge of the yuckies. Don't nobody show themselves, we'll keep it moving. Yeah, the first one. Yeah, little, nice little fatty though. Gotta go to the little. Get to the bed. Thank you, Junior. That a good one? He's showing for me, he's jumping. Yeah, he's decent. Come here. Here you go. That's decent. Look at you, barely hooked though. Barely hooked. Thank you, sir. Oh, got it. Oh, that might have been a turtle or something. That looked like that might have been a good fish. Ordinarily, this place would be perfect at this time of year if the weather did what it was supposed to do, but it's been warm for quite some time. And so it is definitely chunked up in here. Let's try this little spinner. Get the Tic Tac a little rest. I'll tell you what I'm doing too, man, is I'm trying to practice for my tournament I got coming up. Because normally when I used to fish tournaments, I would fish, you know, whatever they fish. But yeah, them days are gone, man. Now I'm just gonna do me. If they allow me to fish, and those who know what I mean by co-angling, allowing, a lot of times the boater will back in you, so you don't really have good water to fish. And then there are other ones who will have their boat parallel to the shore, which will allow you to fish. You know, those are big things, man. Those are big things when you're out there fishing. And so I stopped, and so now I'm back. I'm doing 2 tours, you know, 2 tournaments. The Chesapeake comes up this Friday, and the Potomac the following week. I'm going to employ what I know and see if what I know is enough to combat fishing from the back of the boat. I'm going to use the techniques that I'm used to. I'm taking minimal stuff, so I ain't overwhelmed, you know, trying to throw this, trying to throw that. I'm going to take what works for me. I would suggest if you run a tournament and you do the same thing. Now, it's always good to know what they're fishing. And that's going to tell you probably, you know, what minimal or minimalist you want to bring. Like if he's fishing grass, I know. If he's fishing rocks, I know. You know, and I'll use the techniques and the things, of course, that I'm used to. Right? So there you go. Quick lesson. Don't get caught up in what they doing. Do what you do. Do what you do and watch success come. Right? Just like life. You know, you can try to emulate or duplicate, but don't do that. You know, whatever you see doing, you see how it works and you like it, all right, add your spin to it. Do it the way you would do it. That way it becomes yours and not somebody else's. You know, like one time I heard a sermon preached by Bishop Omer, and I changed the whole sermon. I kept the same premise, but I changed the sermon to fit me versus, you know, to sit there and completely copy off of him. And the sermon was a success, right? So let's do that. Make it happen, y'all. Do you? And that would have been a great segue into a hit, right? Little one. Come here. Come here. Stop acting like you a big boy. Come here. You ain't a big boy, but you around, son. Thank you, Junior. This is 6-pound test I'm throwing, so you know me. I love to get a big one on and play that puppy to the boat and not lose it. That's always the challenge, right? Let's just go with the drift, man, and see where the drift takes us. I don't have my sonar on today, so I forget the depths, but it's a pond. They ain't gonna be but so many places. So many places. I've seen so many places in my life and time. Might be a good place to throw my rattle too. Now think about it. Man, can you imagine if I was out on the bay right now on the river? I can't because I wouldn't be out there. I wouldn't be out there. It was a big one down there. That was a big fish, y'all. So they sitting in there. You know, as big as that fish was, he should have inhaled that sucker. Uh-oh, y'all. Wind blowing me. Fish pulling me, look like at least 2-pounder. There you go. Woo! Come here. See where you got that thing. Oh man, yeah, your teeth sharp too. They sharp on the bottom there, player. Not quite 2. No, just that 2. Maybe like 1 3/4 or something like that. Thank you, sir. Tic Tac. So far the Tic Tac just caught all but 1. And of course, they little. As soon as I stopped recording is when it hit, right? Ain't that how it always happens? Well, there's obviously fish in these little flats right here. Uh-oh. That another good one here? Ooh, nice jump. Way to put on a show for the red. That's bigger than the last one. Yeah. Yeah, we in the spot. I think we get a little measurement after I pick them up and see. No, he about the same. This is why you have rubberized nets, man. And get rid of them gill nets too. Gill nets are not good for the fish if you're gonna be releasing fish. If you're eating them, it don't really matter. But if you're a catch and release kind of person, then invest in a better net. Nah, I think that Tic Tac finally has had it, y'all. That thing caught a whole bunch of fish though. It's the same Tic Tac. Where are we? One pound, 10 ounces. Thank you, sir. All right, just started on a new Tic Tac. The other one, you can still use it, but it fell in the net. So, you know, we'll see. The sun is coming out, warm it up a little bit. So far, I haven't caught anything over 2. Those other ones, they run about 1 3/4 to 1.5 pounds, 1.5 pounds to about 1 3/4 it looks like. And you can feel them. You know, you can feel when they got some shoulder. Good fights though. Good fights, good jump. Thank goodness for the power pole. If I didn't have it, I would have been blown all over the place. I gotta show you. It's a Tic Tac, huh? It's black and blue. I call it my Tic Tac. It's my own little thing. And hopefully this is how I'll be able to work the tournament too. With a tic-tac or whatever I'm throwing, I want it to be, they all about the same size. You know, all about that pound and a quarter. There you go. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's similar to a Ned rig, but no mushroom heads.
For black and blue.
Yeah, grab my hand real quick.
Yeah, cause I had a red and green worm. It was killing that, lost that. Now I got a watermelon.
Yeah. So what I do, man, is I've taken a slider head, because it can dart through the water, not like a mushroom head, and bounce it. I cut a worm in half, rig this thing up like so. It's been deadly for me, you know. So I don't know if you got any black and blue on you. Oh,
you got something you want to give up?
Green pumpkin should work. I think I might have a couple of them. I always keep them in my arsenal. And the thing about it is, like, you could use this one because they all beat up. But you can use it as multiple times as you want, man. I've caught 50 fish off the same lure.
What type of worm is that?
Surfing USA, small. Come here, Junior. Junior. Healthy lifestyle, healthy life. Whew. The nectar of the gods. All right, I'm back from my apple snack. See if we can't get these bass snacking some more. All right, let's throw a couple more times. Get out here and we'll go for the rattle. One more time. One more again. Oh! Yes, he did.
It was big, I could see.
Man, I tried to set the hook several times to make sure it was in there. You don't get that chance too often. You gotta make them count. That hurt, y'all. Y'all saw me hit that thing too. I was hitting them. All right, Old Faithful here. Let's see what Old Faithful can do for me. Well, we cannot throw this in the grass. And right now, that's where we are. Oh, that's decent. It's a nice one over the middle. Still tic-tac. They're all about the same size. Pound and 3/4, £1.5 to £1.75. Except for the one that got away. Thank you, sir. Something small. Can't say I ain't caught no numbers of fish today, y'all. That much you cannot say. That done shook off quite a bit. What are all these little ones doing out here so far? I expect them to be around shore. We definitely hit on the nursery. I'm just shaking them off. Not where I want.
That's the last pass. Nah. Let me do it again.
Really? 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 Let me get your cord. Gotta go to the little. Find the big one. I had a big one on. Man. And as y'all can see, I haven't changed them out. There's been 2 Tic Tacs. There's the one that's still on the net, which I can still use. And this other one that was in my bag that was old. I haven't lost near lure. You know, but what I do lose a lot of time when it gets stuck is the slider head. Now these slider heads, yo, they're expensive, bro. And you want the classics. You don't want the brass ones. They ain't no good. Well, needless to say, we're not going back out. The rain has arrived, so we're packing up. Getting out of here. It is what it is.
All right, Rev, don't let us get you next time, all right?
You know, hey, you too, man. See you on the next one.
Yeah, all right.
Hey fam, it's Red Big John. Always remember to keep the Lord centered keep your lines tight. God bless. I'll see you next time on the board.
You good?
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
All right, see you next time,
Yeah,
man.
we'll see you next time, buddy.
Next time.
Till next time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next time.
See you again
Yes.
next time. All right, brother. See you later.
All right, man. Yeah, man. Landscape. All right, gentlemen.
Time to get out of here.
Next time, man.
Okay, good to see you as always. God bless
Y'all know what time it is.
All right, fellas. Take care, man.
See you again.
God bless you. Yep, take care. See you next time.
Yes, sir.